over the past few weeks, each of us has had our daily lives, our daily routines turned upside down. We've all had to rethink how we're going to accomplish everything that needs to be accomplished on a daily basis. The same is true for us here at New Life. We continue to have to think of new ways to carry out the mission of our church in days where there are restrictions on travel and there's restrictions on the number of us to meet together. How are we going to continue to engage our church family and continue to see spiritual growth through these times? I know with change always comes challenges, but I also believe that with change comes opportunity. And I think that there's a lot of opportunity here for us to see some great spiritual growth in our church family and in your family at home. I think that we have a unique opportunity to put some new habits and disciplines in place that will serve us well, not only during these times of restriction, but going forward for years in the future. I think that it's going to help you to build stronger families if you'll just take advantage of the opportunity. There's no school right now. There are no sports. There are limited outside entertainment options, so there aren't so many things competing for our time as we generally have. So I want to encourage you to make the best use of this time as a family. This virus hasn't caught God by surprise. He didn't all of a sudden wake up and go, now I've got to figure out a new plan so that my people can continue to grow and mature spiritually. No, that's not the case. If you go and you look throughout the Bible, God's plan for spiritual growth and maturity has always been centered around and been accomplished primarily in and through our families and in and through our homes. So while you're at home, spend this time together working on your relationships with one another, working on your relationship with Christ, and continuing to grow and mature spiritually. It's our responsibility as the pastors and leaders of the church to come alongside you, to help equip you, to help you engage with one another, and to encourage you. You can do this. It's God's plan for your growth, and so I know that God is going to bring that plan to completion. I just wanted to take a few minutes today and kind of bring you up to date on some resources that are already available to you and let you know about a couple of new resources that are going to be coming out in the next few days that you can use. The first of those is Right Now Media. We actually launched this partnership back in December. If you have not yet signed up and claimed your account, you can go to rightnowmedia.org and you can go and create your account there. New Life has already paid for the subscription. There are an unlimited number of subscriptions available. And Right Now Media, if you go and you take a look at it, it's like the Netflix of Bible study. There are resources on there for everyone in your family. There are great libraries for your children. You can feel confident that if you take a tablet or a TV or a device and you put your child in front of it, that he or she is going to get some solid biblical teaching through a variety of videos. So make use of that. The second resource we actually launched in February. It's a partnership with Home Point Ministries. Here at New Life, we call that Life at Home. There is a resource of a center available at the church, but everything that we have here is also available to you online. All you have to do is go to lifeathome247.com, and once you get there, you'll see on the menu up at the top that there is a place right now for families. There's a place for marriage, and there's also the one that I want to talk about a little bit today called Faith Path. Faith Path is an entire library of resources available for every stage of your child's spiritual development, so that it gives you a game plan for activities that you can do with your family to aid your child in their spiritual growth, everywhere from newborn, which is basically a parent dedication, that you are dedicating your child to God, that you're dedicating yourself to God to raise your child in a godly household, all the way up through 18 years and beyond, where you launch your children out into the world. If your children have been a part of the Kids Life ministry or the New Life Students ministry here at the church, and if we've got their birth date and your email address here in the next couple days, I'm going to be sending out a link in an email to you with some instructions. You can go and you can download the tools that are specific to your child or your children and their age group. If we don't have that information for you, you can go right to lifeathome247.com/faithpath, and you'll see beside each of the age groups there is a download button that you can download those same resources direct from there. So I want to make sure that you're engaging with that great resource as well. A couple of new things that are coming about. I've put into place a phone number that we can use for text messaging and contacts. That number is 704-842-9032. If you have questions, those messages come straight to me, and they also give me the ability to set up some mailing lists with some keywords. The first one is simply notes. You can text the keyword notes, NOTES, to that phone number, and I'm going to put you on a mailing list for our life group notes. These life group notes are generally sent out every week to our life group leaders. It's a discussion guide that goes along with the message that is preached on Sunday, and you can use this as a great personal devotional, or you can use it as a guide to guide your family's discussion. Maybe you get together on Sunday morning and watch the live stream, or later during the week you download or watch the video from YouTube, and as you go through it, you can look through these questions and use it to lead your family in discussion on how you can apply the message in your family and each of you individually. So again, that's text notes to the phone number you see on the screen, and I will put you on that mailing list so that you'll start receiving those every Sunday after the message has been preached. The second keyword that you can text is in regard to the men's Monday night life group. That's going to be the first life group that kind of goes to an online meeting format. It's for men. It's on Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. You can text the keyword Monday to the phone number that you see on the screen, and what I'll do is I will send an email out to you in response to that. It'll have an address that you can go to for a WebEx meeting room, and we will carry on our Monday night life group virtually, and that'll just give people an opportunity to engage in a life group even when you can't get here. I'm hoping that this may expand to some of our other life group leaders, or we might have new opportunities to start new life groups that meet virtually in these meeting rooms. I want to make sure that you're taking advantage of this opportunity. I want to make sure that we continue to figure out a way to connect in community even when we can't do that face to face. If you've got questions about any of these resources, I want to encourage you to use that text number I gave you, or you can go to our website, newlife247.com, and go to our staff page, and it's got all the contact information for myself and the other staff members. And I just want to finally, say that we miss you. We miss being able to meet together with our church family every week. I miss that community, and I'm looking forward to the day that we can all come back and worship here together. But until then, I want to do everything that I can to help you continue to grow and mature spiritually, and we'll continue to see people that are far from God experience new life in Christ. See you soon.